brings you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Pass complete, Luther Burden. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Outside defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Nick Bonito there for the tackle.
It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8. A play fake. Now Williams. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw. Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
On third down, it's Williams. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And the Bears are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on third downs.
And he's in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, yeah. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. K.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Off play action. Here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught Left side by Waddle. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Raymond going to return it, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 10. Here's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's Torrey Taylor now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
The career's more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
Throw it. Nix. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Here's Nix to throw. Up is complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Broncos.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Bears 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
56-yard gain.
A big-time play for the Bears. 56 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That is caught by the tight end, Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, They look to the tight end.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Woo! And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Draw play here for Harvey. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Devin Bush there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
It is second and 6. Throwing is Nix. That's complete on the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders had different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. Third down coming up. They'll put Loveland in motion. Third and long. Here's Williams. Back hot by Miller. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
24 yards.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Gain on the play. First down, Bears.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They'll come up here first and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Monungai will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he'll slide to a hole after picking up about 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4. Back to throw is Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spreading around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On the give, it is Monunga. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake. Now Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and 7. Throwing, Keenum. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw It brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
16 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
39-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Raymond now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that left incomplete to Burton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Williams to the air once more. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's Swift. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. That's the safety, Talanoa Funk on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here is second and 8. Another run here, another run by Swift, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds they've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bears add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Dobbins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Nick's gonna keep it on the zone read. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7. Now a stoppage here for an injured player. That's Jalen Waddle, who's in some discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3. They'll give on the ground. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 27.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed, great run.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the give, here's Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll put Loveland in motion. Off play action. Here's Williams. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Bears first down. First down, Chicago.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big